Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Today we're going to discuss VertexFX Arbitrage Trader. Arbitrage Trader is provided by OptimizeSense. You can find the link for the product in the description box or as it appears on the screen. It is a third-party application developed by OptimizeSense. What is arbitrage trading? Arbitrage trading is a strategy designed to profit off small differences of similar or identical assets. Forex arbitrage is a risk-free trading strategy which allows retail traders to make a profit with no open exposure. This strategy involves acting fast on opportunities presented by pricing differences while they exist. So, optimized sense VertexFX arbitrage system has two different editions, the standard one and the enterprise one. The standard based on one currency based, you can use one currency, and the enterprise edition you can use any currency available from the different feeds. You can request demo account and to test the arbitrage system here. Okay, let's go and see the main interface and the main window screen when you first open the plugin for the first time. So here is the first account, the account summary for the first account. I have opened two demo accounts in two different companies representing the two legs of the application. Here's the balance, credit, and the equity, margin, use margin, and the margin level on the two accounts. File to log in or log out, to monitor screens, to monitor the bids and the asks for two accounts and the two feeds, to save the history log if you want to save the history of your trades, the settings to enable the trading on the whole system, to enable, or if you uncheck this you can disable it, to mute all sounds if you want to mute all sounds, and options. Let's discuss options. On the trading tab there's three main options. Stop trade if total equity decreases by, and here's the amount. It will stop the trades and lock on the trades if the total equity for two accounts decreases by 2,000, and will stop the trades if any balance of any account reaches below than 1,000, and relogin with the result not received for 30 seconds will relog in your system if there's no result received from the server, and here's the amount of time in seconds. To start the trading times, to start the trading Monday at any hour you want and stop it at Friday. If you click on symbol settings, it will take you here. The symbols mapping window is the main window. Simply map the symbols and the currencies on the two different feeds. So the symbol name here is the symbols that the first feed contains, and the second one in the second account or a second feed. So if you want to map the AUD CAD, just select here and select the equivalent of it or any symbol you want to map it with. to enable trading on it. The lots, the amount of lots here, if I take one lot or map one lot, or if I map two, it will map any amount I want. The pip location for the uh, for the currency is when you determine the pip location. For example, for euro I use 5. If the other feed uses one uses 5 and the other uses 6, will determine it as 0, the last digit. And when to open the next trade in 30 seconds is the default setting is 30 seconds. And when to close the next trade, not okay counter. If one of the two brokers didn't accept your order for some reason, or the plugin has not get a feedback from one of the brokers of the count times, it will stop trading on that symbol. And not okay minutes, if one of two brokers didn't accept your order for some reason, or the plugin has not get a feedback from one of the two brokers for X time, it will stop trading for X minutes on this option. The open difference, in pips between the two accounts, and the close difference, you can configure it from here. So now I will configure some symbols, and I will get with you in a few minutes. So now I've mapped few symbols, uh, those symbols. I've enabled the auto trading on them. The one lots mapped between the two companies, one lots each for each currency. And here's the pip location. If you know some changes on the pip location between the two companies, you should be aware of that and configure it. The open next to trade 300 seconds, that means 5 minutes to open the next trade and to close the next trade. The counter, I haven't changed anything, and the not okay minutes. The difference, I began from 3 pips to 11 pips. So now I'll apply everything and we'll wait and see what will happen here. You just run the application, the auto trader application, sit back, relax, and wait to profit. Now I had the system running for a while. By going to history log, you can check the history log. Here is or here are all the sell positions and buy positions, taking advantage of the pricing differences between the two feeds. Here's opening sell position and new client order for the EuroCAD at this price. And here's the, if you can notice the difference between the two feeds, 10 pips here. Last thing we want to talk about or discuss, after mapping the symbols, you can use the monitor screen to monitor the prices and the differences between the bids and the asks in the two legs of the arbitrage. So the screen is split in two sections. The first section is for the first broker and the other section is for the other broker. That's it for our video today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good time.